Okay, now let's try to solve this problem. If you find this file in Debian packages website, there is no such file. You see, nothing here. However, this file is included in DDI directory. If you go to opt eda DDI, you can find lib icuda cudata.so.50 in these directories. So what should we do? We can configure. Let's go here. Let's go to this directory. cd this directory. Okay, the complete path is this. So we need to. Okay, I will record this file. This here. We need to go to opt eda and the vi -rc eda. We need to change LD library path setting here. This environment variable is to set up a dynamic linking library path. Then we add one more path here. We add this line here. opt eda ddi and basically we do not add this here, because if you go to opt eda, let me show you what happened. If you go to opt eda ddi, you will see this is a link to DDI export, right? So we need to change this. We need to change this to current CUR. To current CUR. Then, okay, we need to add one more line here. Then we can source opt eda -rc eda again. Then we can type innovus. Okay. So it shows you wrong elf. Wrong elf. This is funny because we are running 64-bit innovus, right? And it complains about this to be wrong elf class. So we need to find file. We need to make sure that this is the correct version. Okay, so it links to here. cd file. This one. Okay, so this is a 32. This is the wrong directory. What should we do? We need to find the correct version, not a 32-bit version. Okay. This is 64-bit. 64-bit here. You see, 64-bit here. So we can go to this directory and check the file again. cd ddi CUR cd. We can go here. Right. cd ls -l lib this file. Okay, this file is here, and okay, this is here. cd the find data slash file this. Okay, so this is 64-bit, right? This is 64-bit. So the correct directory is this. This is the correct directory because this is 64-bit. -rc eda. So you can see we needed to solve a lot of problems like this. Sometimes we use the official file from packages.debian.org, right? Sometimes we use manually installed program, and sometimes the dynamic linking library is already included in the distribution. We needed to add the LD library path. Understand? So this is the most difficult part in EDA tools installation. You need to deal with that one by one based on your experience. If you have zero experience, then you are done. Okay? So you can source again bash source opt eda bash rc eda, then type Innovus. I think this time we can run Innovus now. You see? So that is how you solve all the problem encountered when you install Innovus. So we needed to okay, you see, I have opened Innovus. It took more time than I expected, but you can. This is Innovus version 23.10. So congratulations, you finally installed and run Innovus. Then the rest part is the IC designer. So we can quit. Now let me show you how to deal with this problem. This file is already included in Innovus, but you can see there are a lot of software distribution, like SUSE, like Red Hat Enterprise. And in our case, we use RHEL. The newest version of Red Hat Enterprise is Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. So in the beginning, I use this one. In the beginning, I set up this directory, remember? But this is not a 64-bit directory. So it tells you that you have this error, wrong class. If you set up the wrong version, it will show you wrong class. That is because this file, this version is only 32-bit dynamic linking library, not 64-bit. So I tell you how to use a file. Remember, I already showed you the usage of a file. Then I use the file to check the ELF version. This is a 32-bit version, and this is not compatible with the 64-bit executable. So we needed to change it to 64-bit, this 64-bit directory. Understand? So if we find this, we will find a lot of files here. Then we can vi opt eda bash rc eda. We can modify the LD library path. We needed to set up a LD library path to opt eda ddi Innovus 64-bit directory. Then we export it. Export LD libray path. Then we use normal user source opt eda bash rc eda again and the type innovus. This time innovus, you can see the interface of Innovus. So finally, you finish the installation of Innovus implementation system. Okay, I will give you the final note. You can see the note this time 0523 and today is 0606. So please finish and test Innovus. Then later, I think we still have roughly 1 hour. I will show you how to install ADS. Then let's conclude this semester.